Hindi lang tayo pinanganak dito sa mundong ito para lang magtrabaho, mag-aasawa, magpapaaral at mamamatay. Di ba? That's the cycle of life.
Yes.
Kung gusto ko talagang mag-accumulate ng more resources, I have to sacrifice a little today than to have a massive sacrifice in the future.
What's up, everybody? This is Enchong Dee, your friendly budgetarian, and today I am excited to learn. Sana kayo rin because we have a special guest. Isa sa mga taong mga bago kong nakilala and bagong tao na magpapayaman sa ating lahat. Please welcome Tito Tots. Hey! Okay, Tito Tots. Let's go directly to the point. Give us a short story of who Tito Tots is and paano siya napunta dito sa negosyong ito, dito sa advocacy na ito.
The reason why I am so much passionate in that advocacy ay dahil sa na-experience ko. Okay? Na-experience ko yun na kung paano maging mahirap. Right after I graduated, isa lang ang mindset ko. I want to become rich and wealthy. There's a difference between rich and wealthy.
Yes, definitely.
So, one way of becoming rich during my time is to go abroad.
But until now, Tito Tots, that is the mentality of the Filipinos eh.
Yes.
Kung gusto mo umangat sa buhay, magtrabaho ka abroad.
Yes. Because ito lang binigay na opportunity sa atin. And if we will dig deeper doon sa ganong klaseng kultura, is something to do about the system. During our childhood, sinabihan ng kagad tayo mag-aral ka para makapagtrabaho. Never na in-impute sa atin na mag-aral ka para magkaroon ka ng magandang negosyo. Remember, yung kasabihan, begin with the end in mind. So, alam mo na yung pupuntahan mo, pero kung you're passionately in believing that yung pupuntahan mo ay gusto mo talaga, you will do everything in your power para ma-achieve mo yung gusto mo.
You're also an advocate of financial literacy.
Yes.
Paano siya nagsimula sa puso mo? Because I know for a fact, kasi sabi ko nga nung nagkakilala tayo dito, parang feeling ko, jive yung passion natin when it comes to giving more opportunities for the Filipino people.
Well, because of my experience in life, gusto kong, that's the pinaka-basic foundations yung belief Na-experience ko kung paano maging pobre, at na-experience ko din kung paano umalis doon sa sinasabi natin running around the circle, yung rat race na kung tawagin natin. And nakita ko na napakadami sa Filipinos, especially so dun sa working class, na yun ang mindset. Dapat i-tweak o baguhin yung mindset. Hindi lang tayo pinanganak dito sa mundong ito para lang magtrabaho, mag-aasawa, magpapaaral at mamamatay. Diba? That's the cycle of life.
Yes.
So dapat they have to understand that nandito sila sa mundong ito, meron silang dapat gawin.
Para sa inyo, Tito Tots, how do you perceive the mentality of Filipinos when it comes to handling money?
Kung titingnan natin, sabi ng college professor namin noon, how do you define income and savings? How do you differentiate the two? Sabi namin, well, we can put that into mathematical equation. Income minus expense is equal to savings. In my practice, I realize nandoon ang disconnection between the theories and the application. Because in application, in reality, income minus expenses is either zero or negative. Hindi yung pag kinakita, kinagastos mo na. Anong example nun? Credit card. Hindi ba?
Yes.
Nagsinaswipe ka, tapos sasabihin 6 months to pay. Zero interest. Di ba? Gumibili ka, hindi dahil sa kinakailangan mo yun, but because of the financial scheme na available in the market. Iyon yung nakikita kong basic foundation na dapat natin baguhin. Kung i-redefine natin yung equation, income minus savings, ang dapat material lang, yun lang ang pwede mong gastusin. So, unahin mo muna ang savings and investment.
Ang nangyari naman sa akin, Tito Tots, income, all of it will go to savings and then spend other people's money. That's okay. Budgetarian, the best tip. Kung ako na ngayon, Tito Tots, nanonood, what for you is the best first step towards financial freedom? Where should I start?
Okay, evaluate your current financial position. Kasi ang pinaka-importante sa lahat, linisin muna lahat ng utang bago ka mag-invest.
So you don't like credits?
Depende sa credits. Kung ang mag-uutang ka to generate revenues, di ba?
Yes.
Di ba? Ganito yung differentiation. Ang mga business owners umuutang to generate revenues.
That's good credit.
Pero yung mga working class people, umuutang para gastusin. Is either travel, o bibili lang something ng cellphone or what, kaya fiesta or whatsoever. So yun ang bad credits.
Kasi dito, di ba, meron tayong perception din sa Philippine culture na kapag ginamit mo yung ibang pera ng tao, kuripot ka. But actually, there's a bigger picture behind it. There is a huge difference between using other people's money for, again, growing your business and then for personal use.
That's right.
Next, dito, thoughts. For other people who have a background in financial literacy, how can I maximize my growth? Because a lot of people feels like they're in a plateau, especially sa panahon ngayon. Paano ko pwede pang ma-maximize or ma-stretch kung ano man yung kinikita ko ngayon?
Okay, there are several options. Meron tinatawag na bank products, meron alternative options. For example, savings account at saka time deposit. Yes. Those are example of bank products. Now, yung bank products, maganda yun. Back up by reputable banking institution. Kaya lang, nalilimit yung potentials of return mo. Dahil ang nag-i-invest nun ay yung bangko. Whereas, kung pupunta ka sa non-banking product, non-bank products, na pwede mong i-explore actually. It's just a matter of finding time to research, do the research, di ba? But ang question, ang ganda nito sa alternative investments, kung magkano yung earnings dun sa financial market, yun ang earnings mo as an investor. Wala nang intermediary. Kasi ang bank is intermediary.
Ito, hindi kami nag-i-endorse ng bank. But for some audience na para mas maintindihan pa nila, you can research. It's easy. Or you can ask your banker. Kausapin mo, ano ba yung mga bank products ninyo? And then, understand it. Research on it para meron din kayong ways kung saan nyo pwede invest yung pera ninyo. Kesa natutulog, palakihin natin. Tito Tots, define financial market.
Financial markets, ang analogy niyan is parang lahat ng supermarkets, grocery stores, di ba? Ang financial supermarket, para bang lahat ng nag-change of stocks, kung saan ka pwede bumili ng stocks, kung saan ka pwedeng bumili ng bonds, nandun sa financial market. Ang difference lang between the financial market at saka yung supermarkets, ito iba-iba yung may-ari, hindi centralized. Ito group into one. For example, Philippine Stock Exchange. Kung gusto mag-trade, nandun lang yung trading. And then, meron tinatawag na financial infrastructure. So that you can, sa online, you can trade, you can buy, you can unload. Ganun din. Sa bonds, ganun din ang meron pwede ka mag-unload, pwede ka mag-buy.
Tatayaan mo yung mga kumpanya na pakiramdam mo, ito, in 5 years time, maganda yung performance.
Yes.
So, ilalagay mo yung pera mo doon para kung ano man yung growth nila, will be your growth as well.
That's right. May tinatawag na international standard, yung ESG. Tingnan mo sa, isahan lang, tingnan mo lang, is that company an ESG? Yun, environmental, social, and good governance. So, yan ang tinitingnan ng ngayon ng generation today.
Personally, I look out for the companies that are looking in the future.
That's right. I tell you, there's so many companies na in the past, 100 years, 50 years na existing, pero biglang nag-fall. A good example is Nokia. Number 1 that time.
We all had Nokia.
Nokia. Makikita ko, 3310. Hindi ko makalimutan niya. Yung sikat yung 3310. Pero naging dinosaur. Bakit? Hindi sila nakapag-adjust
Yun yung mga example na pwede natin tingnan or pag-aralan when it comes to investing.
There are several ways how to invest. Investing in such a way na mamaximize mong yield at the same time mamiminize mo yung risk. One way is bili ka ng individual stocks. For example, sinasabi mo na, itong company A, meron T, so magandang futuristic siya, bili ako ng stocks na yun. O ito naman, isang company ito naman direction, bili rin akong ganun. Ang tawag doon ay cherry picking. Yun, magpipick ka lang ng individual stocks. But take note, hindi ka diversify on that. Diba? So, ang pinaka sa akin best approach is a combinations. Mas magandang bilhin yung basket na isang investment na nandoon yung top 30 companies in the Philippines. Pwede mo bilhin yun. Then saka ka bumili ng individual stocks. Para yung upside potential mo, i-carry niya. Pag inad mo yung dalawa, pag bumagsak ito, kung how much ever itong pag-down nito, pwedeng i-absorb nito. Nitong top 30 companies. Ang tinatawag namin pool funds. So, a combination of individual and pool funds is the best combination. Number 1, bank. Kumuha ka ng representative. Number 2, properties. Number 3 is tinatawag natin conglomerates o holding company. kumuha ka doon ng isang representative. Food, kumuha ka ng isa. Energy, kumuha ka. Yun yung tinatawag ng diversified because it crosses to different investment or business sectors.
That is diversification. So now, dahil nagtanong nga ako sa inyo ng mga questions, tatanungin natin kay Tito Tots yung mga gusto ninyong malaman when it comes to growing your money, your concerns, and your questions about money. Okay, we have a question from I am Lara Lau. Any suggestions or recommendation how to start a small business?
Kung titingnan mo, unang-unang titingnan mo, anong klaseng business, in what industry? So, in the bigger picture, dito sa Pilipinas, sa pandemic situation, ano ba yung industry na naapekto ng pandemic? Ano bang industry na nagpo-prosper sa pandemic?
Na nag-grow.
Nag-grow. Pupunta ka ba ngayon sa entertainment o restaurants? Hindi. Kasi naapekto sila ng pandemic. Of
So,
course
you're still referring to stocks dito?
No.
No.
Business. Talking about business.
Okay. Ano-ano yung mga negosyo na patok ngayon? Healthcare.
Yeah, that's right.
Energy.
That's right.
Kasi lahat ng tao nasa bahay.
Oh, tama.
From KZTHC. So, do you think mo ba investing in cryptocurrencies is good?
Yes and no. Ako, personally, I consider that speculative.
Same.
Speculative.
Same.
Pag sinabi kong speculative, walang fundamentals. Dinadrive lang yun ng law of supply and demand. Kung maraming pumapasok na investments, tumataas ang price. Maraming lumalabas, bumababa yung price. Kung gusto mong madalian at makatsamba ka, pwede yan. Pwede mong entertain.
Pero risk yan.
But that's it. You have to think several times. Kung yung perang i-invest mo, sobra-sobra, hindi mo kinakailangan, then perhaps you can do the experiment, to satisfy your urge of investing. Yung mabilis.
Ay, ito dito maganda. From Kath X Palma, strategies in paying off loans in a practical manner.
Okay, napakagandang tanong yan,
Yes.
Song. Ang una kong tinitingnan pag mag-pay off ka ng loans, number one, ano yung pinakamataas na interest rate?
Bayaran mo na.
Bayaran mo yon. Ang pinag-usapan natin dito, yung loan na hindi mo ginagamit sa business. Loan, personal loan, dahil ginamit mo kung saan. Ang pinakamataas na napakakalam ko is, aside from the 5-6, credit card loan. That's the reason why ako, for the past 33 years na meron akong credit card, never a single moment na sinadya ko na magbayad ng minimum. Because it's-charge ka, double charging yon. Kung anong pinurchase mo, kung saan kayo hindi nagbayad, it's-charge ka ng 3.25% normally a month. So, napakalaki yung impact. So, yun ang una mong, kung akong tatanong, yun ang una mong babayaran mo na in the practical manner. Then, ano mga sumusunod? Yung mababang interest rate. Yung pinakalas na mababang interest rate, yun huli mong i-unload o bayaran.
And the best way is to discipline yourself.
Yes.
Diba? Huwag tayong gumastos more than doon sa kakayahan natin. Ay, ito maganda rin to. From Sponge Banj, suggestions for millennials working abroad who wants to put up a business in the Philippines.
If you will put up a business, ang number one consideration dapat mo i-consider, dapat may alam ka dun sa negosyo. Kung wala kang alam sa negosyo, dapat pag-aralan mo muna ang negosyo. Number two, dapat kasama ka dun sa operations.
Kumbaga may responsibility.
May responsibility ka. Kasi at any time, pwede mo ma-check kung anong nangyayari.
Tsaka hindi ka pwede gulangan kasi you're part
That's
of
right.
the everyday
That's
logistics.
right.
Yeah.
Oh. Ang pinaka dinidiscourage ko, yung tinatawag na industrial partner. Yung magsasabi sa'yo, Tito Tots, meron ka naman resources, cash. Ako, meron akong kaalaman, mag-join tayo. Ikaw yung magkapital, siya yun mamamahala. Tapos wala akong alam, maraming nagsisira magkakaibigan on that. Again, hindi to general rule kasi may mga exceptionals on that. Kasi talagang may mga bagay-bagay na may mga tao talagang highly expert doon sa negosyo, wala lang silang capital. Pwedeng mag-prosper yon.
From Izas Spammers, sabi niya, how to save po kahit student ka pa? How to budget your allowance?
May experience na ako dyan.
Yan, syempre. Okay.
Number one, pag binibigyan ako ng assuming 5 pesos, meron akong budget for the day. Ito yung bibilin ko, ito yun. Budgeted na yan. So I have to sacrifice a little. Sabi ko, minamindset ko sa sarili ko. Kung gusto ko talagang mag-accumulate ng more resources, I have to sacrifice a little today than to have a massive sacrifice in the future. Halimbawa, nakakadalawang Starbucks ako ngayon. Kung talagang hindi ko maiwasan yung Starbucks, isa na lang. Di ba?
Maliit na lang.
Maliit na lang, di ba? Kung 20, small na lang, di ba? So ito yung mga bagay-bagay na maliliit na binibigay mo na gastos. Pero if you sum that up in a month, in a year, malaking bagay yan. I remember the story of my daughter. Magdidibo siya ng 18 years old. Sabi niya, Daddy, ang dami ko na experience ng dibo. Kaliwat kanan na. Di ba, nag-invite sa kanya. Sabi niya, Daddy, pwede bang makiusap sa'yo? Sabi ko, ano yun? Yun, gagastusin mo ng dibo ko. Ibigay mo lang sa akin cash. At i-invest ko na lang.
Galing!
That was 7 years ago. True enough. She was able to accumulate more than enough dun sa iniisip niya because 7 years lapse. Maganda yung yield niyang na-invest.
It's such a beautiful story because sa mga nanay at tatay na nanonood sa atin ngayon, let's be open talking about finances. Lalo na kapag kasama natin yung mga anak natin because nai-instill natin yung education, yung skill na yan sa paghawak ng pera. Tito Tots, this is just the first part of our conversation. Hindi namin ma-squeeze in lahat pero sana may natutunan kayo. Feel free na balik-balikan yung episode na to and research kung may mga nabanggit si Tito Tots na mga terminology na hindi kayo familiar. Madaling-madali guys. We have all the access and the platforms para mapag-aralan to. Tito Tots, kung meron silang gusto na puntahan and alam ko meron ka ring advocacy na kahit maliit lang na porsyento or maliit lang na amount yung kaya nyong invest, paano kanila ma-reach?
Google www.affinitycorp.net.
Yan, nakikita niyo sa baba. So guys, please visit. Kahit wala kayong pang-invest, magtanong lang kayo. Malaking bagay na yan. Thank you very much, Tito Tots. This is just the first part of our conversation. Sana marami kayong natutunan. Please follow all our social media accounts down below. Shout out to all our frontliners. Tito Tots, may gusto ka bang sabihin sa mga frontliners natin ngayon?
Alam naman natin na sila yung mga modernong bayani natin. In-expose nila lahat nila para lang makatulong kung paano maalagaan, lalong-lalo na yung mga taong tinamaan ng COVID. Nandito kami, sumusuporta kami sa inyo. Just in case na meron kayong mga concerns about the financial matters, nandito kami para tulungan kayo at no fees at all. Wini-waive namin lahat yun sa mga health workers. That's right.
That is so cool.
Number one, advice. Doon sa affinitycapitalcorp.net, meron kaming tinatawag doon na chat box. Pwede sila magtanong doon. Mga modernong bayani ng Pilipinas health workers, sana ay makatulong kami kung paano nyo palalaguin ang inyong cash resources. Maraming salamat.
Please be safe. Thank you very much for your services. We will see you again. Bye-bye.